Welcome back to Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS. Now, it's real time. Sponsored by Cokewell Casino Resort.
Now, when you head over to Fisherman's Marine and you decide to buy yourself a bunch of these new stuffer baits from Simon, first things first, think of the next person, okay? I mean, really, don't go in there and just buy the pegs off. There's other people that would love to, 2 or 3 of each or something, it's fine. But you all know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, so like I mentioned in the break, and I'm going to do this right here just for you because you're like, you're not going to do it every time. In this bait, and you can take a look here when we get a shot with that tech cam, the tail is where the line's going to go in, and then right up here, there's the hole where the line's going to come out, okay? Now, I'm going to shut the lid on this, the door. Is that
the door?
The proper terminology?
Yeah, I'll take door.
Okay, door. And all you got to do is just run it right through here and kind of angle it off to that corner, and boom, it pops right out the front of the bait. And the one thing I'll say about that I really appreciated from an end user point of view is that the hole is huge. I don't have to drill it out to make it spin correctly. I really like that. But it's super simple to rig, and that's it. And then after that, now you start putting your bait in there just like you would any other time. But you can see that that line goes right through the very tail of the bait and then comes right out the very top here like what you would see with one that was already painted. First things first, for all those that asked questions this week about different sizes, for now, this is the only size available. I would assume that in the mastermind of Dave's head that there might be something out there. I'm speaking for you. Is there...
I know nothing at this point.
You know nothing at this point?
I'm retired now, so who knows what's going to happen.
Okay. We appreciate smallers, but there is literally no issue behind any of the 360s that I've seen so far. It absolutely works perfectly as long as you can keep 4 pounds of grass off of it. I mean, it seems to help out. It's so frustrating. I don't even want to get into it. Let alone if you've already seen excellent camera work, by the way. All these different colors that you have. How many different colors in the skew on these?
16 total.
16.
Yep. Okay.
All of the colors that you're going to want. I am going to go ahead and go out on a limb here and pull out a couple of my favorites. Anchovy, blue label with that chartreuse stripe down the middle, absolutely would be 2 that I would absolutely have to have. Then, of course, Seahawk, I would have to have. And then any of the other ones, they're just very, very consistent colors. Mexican hat, or this one in particular is Twisted Mexi. Sorry, everybody's got to have their own version. But you can see all these different color combinations right there. I'm thinking silvers with that all pink. The other one here, that's the same thing. Or no, those are actually a little bit different, aren't they?
Actually, I doubled you up.
Huh?
Yep.
Yep.
They're a little bit different.
They're a little bit different. Okay, at the very least, you can't go wrong with chrome and chartreuse either. So you got all the different color combinations that you're going to want to have.
Yeah, and then, like I said, you can add beads to them. You can add
show that
hoochies. Again, I didn't throw the bead there. Usually there's a bead in the middle of this.
Why didn't you put a bead on there? What are you doing?
Honestly.
Rookie.
I forgot my glasses and couldn't see the freaking hole.
Okay, I get it. I didn't want to say anything, but when I was trying to put that one through, I'm going,
at that age now, so it's like, we're just going to throw that on there right now because I'm really under time.
Well, I already asked you. I mean, have folks been using hoochies behind it already?
Yeah,
I mean,
especially
it's a natural progression. That's what everybody's doing with all the baits now.
Yeah, Ocean, Buoy 10. For me personally, upriver, I don't think you need them.
Right.
I don't think you need them. Just run the bait as is and stuff it full of tuna and run with it.
Got it.
I mean, if you want it back there for a little bigger profile, go ahead and do that.
Sure.
Water gets a little murky, great, go for it.
Right.
Bigger profile. But more or less, I don't think, again, my personal opinion, I don't think you need that really big profile upriver.
Gotcha.
That's why I think with your idea of the spinners, the hard spinners, I'm a hard spinner guy too. Many of my pro staff guys, some of the guys have major influence on the mono stuff. They will not fish anything besides monos.
Well, and that's why, I mean, we've talked about this in the past, right? Soft spinners, extremely popular for a number of different reasons. I still tie up my own spinners. I laugh because not very many.
No, you don't. I give you enough spinners. You don't need to.
Yeah, but they only last so long. After 2 or 3 fish, if I can't get it back absolutely perfect, I cut everything apart and start over. I mean, that's just me. You don't have to, but I definitely do. And then I put one of your, because you've got all the terminal gear, right?
Yes.
Then when I do rebuild it, I go right to the metal clevis that you can interchange different blades. That's just, again, everybody's different. I like that fact that I can swap it out. this, I'm going to say this though.
I was going to say, let's talk about the metal clevis.
Okay, so if you're going to use this metal clevis, which is the replaceable clevis, you can change blades out, okay? If you're going to use that on a soft spinner, 30-pound, 40-pound leader, whatever it might be, you have to use a little bit of common sense, and here's where the common sense comes in. When you're fishing it that way, totally fine. If I were to make a soft spinner, I'm going to use this clevis and I'm going to interchange my blades. Absolutely, because I don't want to lose my blades. You won't lose your blades with this, as you will, say, with some of the plastic ones.
You will lose it on this one. I promise you.
Well, you will,
yeah.
But there's differences, right?
Yep.
Some people say that they fish differently, whatever. What you have to remember is to look at your leader when you're using that metal clevis, and then if you see any scarring, again, we've mentioned this before, if it starts to cloud up, like if you can see any defined anything of where that clevis spins, over, cut it, retie, redo it, and you can still fish the thing forever, but after a certain amount of time, that metal on your leader is going to scar it up. It's going to...
It chafes it.
It just chafes it up. It just is what it is.
Yeah, it's thousands and thousands and thousands of revolutions on that thing. It's mono against metal. It's going to fatigue.
Yep.
So swap it out. You can fish 40-pound tests for me, a day and a half comfortably. Mm-hmm. It takes you, what, 5 minutes to re-rig? Or go home and retie them, or while you're trolling. Yeah.
That's the one though.
You don't want to lose fish.
I do recommend the metal though, just because it's easier to swap out those blades. And along that note, of course, he's got the new, or just expanded.
Soft launch last year. This year they're in full production.
Okay, so full production of hoochie spinners, which I'm an absolute fan of. Hard spinners, of course.
Hard spinners.
So, of course, all the different versions, different colors that you're going to want there. But this is the one. And then, of course, you have all the originals that really kind of set the stage for the whole thing years and years and years ago now. I mean, really, it's been 10 or 12 years.
10 or 12 years, yeah.
And that's when you first started out with that 3.5, which, again, set the standard and the trend for, let's be quite honest here, everyone. And then now you've got 3.5, Cascade, Willow, whatever you want to call them. You've got a full production of those now.
Full production of these, and we took the top 20% of what we do, 30%. You won't find all the patterns of Colorados in there, but you will find the best of the best. So if the sales are where they were and are where they're supposed to be, if the catch rates are where they're supposed to be, that's the products we made. And they'll correlate with the Colorado blade number, will correlate with the Cascade version as well.
Okay. And all the finishes that we would always want.
Yep.
And
again, we paint all the stuff in-house, so this isn't going somewhere else.
Okay, and that's one of the things I want to mention. These are all packaged here in your facility right up here in Washington.
Yep.
Painted here. This is a locally owned company, of course, making all the things that and again, all the different pieces of the puzzle that you're going to need to build everything yourself if you want, or, of course, you can buy the soft spinner, pre-rigged, ready to go right out of the package.
Makes it pretty simple.
I mean, really simple. On good line. What kind of line is it?
Maxima.
Maxima. Okay, can't go wrong with that. Then, of course, great hooks behind that as well with Gamakatsu hooks. So you got all the good material tied up the right way right out of the package. And, of course, over at Fisherman's, they have all of it. Hold on. Do they have them there?
Yes.
Okay.
They have everything there. I've talked to those guys, and they've done great. They've done great. They loaded up pretty good. I told them we'll be talking on Monday.
Okay. So, I mean, so it's all there. So any of this stuff that's here won't be there.
I know what that means.
He might be taller than me, but I'm faster. Anyway, we're going to cut to a quick break. When we come back, I want to continue to talk about this. I think it might be a good time, though, to also talk a little bit about what you've got going on your website and some of the terminal gear that you have available for folks that want to just maybe make some of their own version.
Got it.
Okay? Everyone's sick with us. When we come back, we're going to continue to talk with David Hawken from Simon Lures.
Outdoor GPS is brought to you by Yakima Bait, steeped in tradition, innovation, and fishing success. Procure Bait Sense, ruthlessly effective. And by North American Metals Incorporated, first choice for all your metal roofing and siding needs.